Welcome back to my walkthrough of Oblivion. I'm about to go to Miscarcand as part of the main quest, but it's going to be a long journey, so I will meet you when I'm there. So I've arrived at the correct place, and as you can see, this is a extremely huge ruin. And the inside is going to be probably similarly long, so I may have to edit out some parts. Also, interestingly, there are goblins in this ruin. It's not typical for Ayleid ruins. Oh, so the undead is fighting with the goblin. Unfortunately, goblins don't really have good loot. Maybe a lockpick or something, but I fear that I won't find that much good stuff on them. So the best you can do is to simply try to check your mini-map or the local map, in other words, but still, of course, it would be very annoying if I opened it every second, so I will have to find my own way somehow. But sometimes in Ayleid ruins you can find these iron gates that cannot be opened with lockpicks. And you actually need to find the mechanism to open them. And here is a huge battle, it seems. I think I will start with the goblins this time. This guy with the shield is just extremely annoying. Wow, and now they are all attacking me. Okay, it's time to get serious. I recharged my magical sword and repaired it. So I have no idea how long this dungeon will be. Okay, so I'm kind of lost and this is getting pretty long. So the next time something interesting comes up, I'll show it to you. So in this exact location I managed to find a block that opens these ancient doors. So I'm going to go and find out what I just opened. Another way to open doors is to actually step on these rocks, and then they will open. So it seems that by pushing that block over there, I managed to open this gate that was blocking me from passing here. And this is actually the entrance to the second layer of the dungeon. So in the ceremonial part of Miscarcand, and in this precise location, there is this block you can push, and I will soon find out what it actually does. So at this point, after spending a lot of time in the dungeon, I can confirm that when Martin warns you about the difficulty, he is not kidding. Because when you run into the upgraded goblin and the upgraded skeleton, then you are in a lot of troubles. So make sure you have tons of repair hammers and health potions when coming here. So here I am at the final part of the dungeon, and as you can see, we have found the Great Welkynd Stone. But unfortunately you also wake up the owner of this place, and this is an extremely difficult boss fight. Make sure that you have your own backup magic weapons and lots of health potions. So first of all, the actual boss is already pretty hard to kill, but then the zombies appear, and that's when things get very serious, because you are kind of stuck in this small room, and the zombies specialize in close quarters combat. So positioning is important, but luckily I could kill the boss pretty fast this time. This is actually not the first try, so even though it looked somewhat easy now, make sure you are very well prepared for this fight. Okay, so what you get from this guy is a pretty strong stuff and the Miscarcand key. So it's now time to get out of here as soon as possible. You can open this gate with the key you just got from the boss. So this is the way out. So soon you will find a gate back to the first segment of the dungeon. And here you will find some loot chests to reward you for all your hard work. But many of the chests are actually logged in these alien ruins. So remember the lockpicks or the spells. And then you open a secret gateway, which is right by the exit, graciously put here by the developers to save your time. And now all that's left is to quickly fast travel back to Cloud Ruler Temple. So I'm back, and it's time to report our success. Wow! Martin changed
With
into...
all due respect, sire, there must be
What do
another
you need,
way.
friend?
The risk is too great.
I know the risk. I was at Kavach. But there is no other way. We have no choice.
The Countess will never agree to it.
She will. She must.
Good afternoon.
Very
man.
well. The blades are, as always, at your disposal.
What do you need, friend?
Ah, here you are. I have good news. Of a sort.
Yes. Let's see what she thinks of your plan.
Okay, so I was just about to comment on Martin's new armor, but it seems we are in the middle of something, so let's see.
You're back. And you've got the Great Stone. You did. I can count on you. I never thought to see a Great Welkynd Stone. As beautiful as all the old tales tell. But of course its beauty is a mask for its deadly power, like everything crafted by the aliens. Now, we need only one more item, and we'll be ready to open a portal to Miscarcand's realm. I should have seen it sooner. It's the counterpart to the Great Welkynd Stone, just as the first two were the opposed powers of the Daedra and the Divines. Welkynd stones contain the concentrated power of Mundus. Their counterparts are sigil stones, which are used to hold open Oblivion gates. A great sigil stone, then, is what we require.
Oh, this sounds really bad.
You're not going to like it. Joffrey doesn't like it. The Countess of Bruma certainly isn't going to like it. Great sigil stones are the anchors of great gates. The kind of gate the mythic Dawn opened at Kvatch. The kind of gate the mythic Dawn wants to open here to destroy Bruma. I said you weren't going to like it. The risk is great, I know. I was at Kvatch. I saw the terrible power of the Daedric siege engine. But we have no choice. The only way to recover the Amulet of Kings is to allow the mythic Dawn to proceed with their plan to attack Bruma. No. I'll lead the defense of Bruma myself. If I am to be Emperor, it's time I started acting like one. Remember when we first met in Kvatch? I told you that I didn't want any part of the God's plan. I still don't know if there is a divine plan, but I've come to realize that it doesn't matter. What matters is that we act, that we do what's right when confronted with evil. That's what you did at Kvatch. It wasn't the gods that saved us, it was you. Were you acting for the gods? I don't know. But now, it's my turn to act. Please, my friend, I need your judgment, not your obedience. I explain myself to you so you understand me, and so you can explain to the Countess. I'm afraid she may take a bit more convincing than you. Good. Have her meet me in the Chapel of Talos for a council of war. That seems a fitting place to make such desperate plans.
What do you need, friend?
So, it seems that Martin has decided on a very, very dangerous plan. And I know that his presence in the battle makes sense story-wise, but as you will see, this is going to make things rather risky, because actually we will have to protect him. And also this Great Gate will be one of the frustrating parts of the game, as it will have a timer. So I better make sure I am truly prepared for this quest, otherwise this is going to end in a very sad game over. So once I am fully prepared, I will come back and continue the main quest.